Hello, this time we will see some examples about mixed operation of direct numbers. In this exercise, we mainly focus on addition and subtraction first. Now, before we move on to more complicated problems, we look at these two simple problems as a review. Now, first of all, we have positive 6. Okay, plus minus 7 plus negative 7. And first, we can think in this way. When we have positive 6, we can think that we have positive 1, positive 1, positive 1, okay, for 6 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? Altogether, positive 6. And then for negative 7, we can have negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, and negative 1. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? We have 7 negative 1. Okay? Therefore, altogether, there are negative 7. And then in this case, when we have plus, okay, it means altogether, okay, we have positive 6 and negative 7 altogether, okay. Now, then in this case, if we break down, okay, just like in this case, break down positive 6 as 6 positive 1. And for negative 7, okay, we break down into 7 negative 1. Then in this case, when we look at the pair in this way, okay, positive 1, negative 1, because they are opposites to each other, when they are together, the result should be 0. And therefore, this pair, 0. Okay, similarly, if we pair up like that, then in this case, all these pairs become 0. And then in this case, you can see that there's 1 negative 1 is left. And therefore, in this case, the result of this equation, sorry, not equation, the operation, okay, should be negative 1. Okay, now then if we look at in another way, okay, this time I would like to do it on a number line. Okay, you can try to draw the number line by yourself. Okay, now if we draw the number line, okay, it means if we start from positive 6, okay, the first number, we start from here. And then if we want to go to the answer negative 1, negative 1 is somewhere here, okay. Therefore, in this case, we start at positive 6. And then if we want to go to negative 1, then we have to move in this direction, okay. Therefore, we move to the left, okay. Therefore, in this case, if I have such operation, okay, plus a negative number, it means when we are on the number line, we are going to the left. And then you can count, okay, if I go to the left by 1 unit, should be positive 5, positive 4, positive 3, positive 2, positive 1, 0, and then negative 1. And then you count the step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Therefore, in this case, this part means go to the left by 7 units. Okay? Therefore, you can also do the operation on a number line in this way. And then when you are familiar with the operation, usually we don't need the number line or we don't need to draw any diagram. We can just do it by simplifications like that. Okay, positive 6 plus negative 7, okay? And then we can just omit the positive number, because if there's nothing in front of the number, it means positive. And then because we are going to the left, okay, plus a negative number is going to the left. Okay, imagine on the number line, when you are going to the left means you are getting a smaller number. And what we can get a smaller number, if we have subtraction, take away something, then you get smaller or you get less. And therefore in this case, plus a negative number, it becomes a subtraction. Okay, plus a negative number, it becomes a subtraction, and therefore it becomes 6 minus 7. We simplify in this way. And then in this case, we should know that the answer is -1. Okay, right. Then we look at the next example. The next example is just simple. Okay, when we have 6, in this case, this one you should be familiar with. Okay, is just subtract, take away 4, just positive 4. Okay, therefore this one, for the positive number, we can just omit the positive sign. We have 6 minus 4, which is 2. Now then in this case, it just remind you once again, if we have subtraction, if you look at the number line, okay, we start at positive 6, and then the answer is 2. Okay, 2 should be on the left of positive 6. Okay, 0 should be somewhere here. Then in this case, we think we start at positive 6, and then finally we get 2. Therefore, we also move to the left. And in this case, if you start from positive 6 and then you arrive at positive 2, it means we move to the left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 units. Okay, we start from positive 6. Okay, move to the left by 1 unit. Positive 5, positive 4, positive 3, and then positive 2. Okay, therefore, just remind you, okay, if you have addition, okay, plus the negative number, or you have a subtraction, but this time subtract, okay, or minus a positive number, they just mean the same. Move to the left on the number line. Okay, and if you look at this part, if I remove the brackets for these two, both of them will be simplified to minus. Okay, right. Then let's look at the other examples. Now if you look at this one, if you are not familiar of removing the brackets, you can just try doing it on number 9. But in this case, I assume that you can just remove the brackets by making use of the concept that we just reviewed in the previous slide. Now then in this case, positive 6 plus negative 3 and then minus positive 2. Then if you look at this part, if you still remember, both of them will be simplified as a minus. Okay, therefore in this case we have 6 minus 3 and then minus 2. Okay, and then you can do it one by one. Okay, 6 minus 3, which is 3. Okay, and then minus 2, and then you will get 1 at the end. Okay, now then let's take a look at the second example. Now it's more or less the same if you look at this part. Look at this part. Okay, both of them means they will become minus. But in this, just this case, we start at the number -8, a negative number. -8 minus 10, and then minus 12. Oh, sorry. Minus 2. Now then, you can think on a number line if you have difficulty. It means we start at a number -8, and then minus 10 means move to the left by 10 units, and then move again to the left by 2 units. Okay? And then what is that? You should have -20. Right. Now then we come to example 3 and 4. Now this one, okay, this part, we just have a review on it, okay? It means going to the left, therefore it becomes minus, okay? But how about this one? Do you still remember? Okay, now this case we subtract a negative number, okay, and these two, okay, they are opposite, okay, one is negative, one is positive, therefore their behavior will be also positive. Therefore in this case, if minus a positive number is going to the left, okay, when we have minus negative number, in this case we go to the right, and therefore it becomes a plus. Okay, and therefore for this one, for example 3, we will simplify as 5 plus 6, okay, and then minus 9. Okay, and you can do this part first. Okay, equal 11 minus 9, and therefore at the end we have 2. Now then try the next one. We have plus negative number and then minus negative number, okay, and therefore this one, okay, first of all we move the brackets, -11, okay, and this one becomes minus 6, and then minus negative number becomes plus 15. And do this part first. You start at -11, go to the left by 6 units, okay, therefore you arrive at -17, and then plus 15, go to the right by 15 units, and therefore you arrive at -2. Okay, that's all for today. Bye.